TBH, my head is itchy as well with the beanie.
Oh, it says we're live.
Hey guys.
Okay, wait. I forgot how we see
Comments.
But can we see who's in? Private chat? No. Comments? Hey everyone. Oh yeah, you can see it here.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh wait, we don't have our names. Hold on, we gotta get this off. Wait. Hide. There we go. Hey guys, welcome to Book Club. Okay, so we're streaming through that StreamYard platform again. So comment and let us know if you can like see and hear us. Okay. I guess we don't really need to have like the sound on my computer. You can't see my wings.
You can't see my jersey. What's up, guys?
Look, my wings fade into the background.
Yeah, I'm the top dog.
Yeah. Okay, so in case you didn't know who we are, my name. Hello, my name's Risan. Hello, Favour, darling. Thank you, Kayla. Hello, Kayla, darling. I do have wings. You can't see them on the stream, unfortunately.
Maybe turn around.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That is so obscene. And this is my boy, Nate Hawkins.
What up, everybody? I'm Nate. I play hockey, top dog. At school I go to, I forgot the name. Yeah, I love figure skaters. Maple Hills. Wait. No.
Yes, Maple Hills.
Yeah.
Maple Hills. Oh, perfect accent. Thank you. I'm gotten a little bit cockney recently. How do you do proper posh?
Well, but he wasn't British.
I thought that he was British. I mean, he's fake, so you got crap in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Also, we put these together a little last minute, if you can't tell. And so I've got purple eyeshadow to signify my purple eyes. Anyways, thank you for coming to book club today. Happy Halloween. I won't be doing my accent the whole time.
You should.
No,
I think she should.
I can't. Also, I'm sorry about my Invisalign lisp, as usual. Anyway, hello everyone. Let's give everybody a few minutes. It's only been 3 minutes. I'm done with that. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. Tell us what you're being for Halloween / what your Halloween plans are, if you're doing anything. Unfortunately, this is the extent of my Halloween plans. What about you?
I'm going to New Orleans on Thursday.
That's so
Halloween
fun.
day.
Well, you guys are going to like a ball, right?
I'm going for a sporting event because I'm playing hockey.
Okay, but we're
not going to the ball. We were supposed to go to a ball. It was like vampire themed, which I was.
Wait, you're not going to go?
It was $500,
but it's probably fun.
So it was $500, and you couldn't leave and come back. So we kind of wanted to just go out and explore.
But are you going to dress up?
Yeah, we're being zombie rock stars, like zombie Freddie Mercury, zombie like David Bowie.
That's so
yeah,
fun.
It's fun.
That sounds so fun. I'm going to the cinema with my parents. Kayla, are you British like me? You're going to the cinema? That sounds fun. Are you going to watch a Halloween movie?
Has anybody watched the new what's that movie with Jenna Ortega?
Beetlejuice? Yes. No, I haven't
watched it. I want to watch it.
Yeah, actually, I'd be down to go to the cinema.
Maybe I'll take a cute girl with me.
Coraline, way cute. Oh, that's a Halloween plan. You should just dress up when you go, and then you'll be fine. Or wear a onesie. That was always my cop-out costume.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's still dressing up, but it's like cozy. Especially if you're going to go see a movie. That sounds fun.
I would love that, honestly.
Yeah, we have the third of the trio of us, our other best friend, is coming to stay with us, with me, on Halloween night. But her and her boyfriend land at like 8. So I think we're going to be tapped out. But I feel like I'm too boring to go do anything on Halloween anymore.
Yeah, me too. I mean, if I wasn't going to this, I would stay home. I didn't do anything last year.
Last year, I think I did dress up.
That is a big fat lie. Actually, I threw a Halloween party. Remember? I was
New York? Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Forgot about that.
Anyway, we have 14 people in, and that's probably the extent of our... Even though a lot of people answered the survey, so I hope they're going to be watching later. Also, ignore my man bun. Thank you, Amanda, darling.
Thanks, Amanda.
So yeah, should we just like go over some housekeeping notes?
The beard could use some work.
No, the beard is beautiful. This is so itchy though, like genuinely. I wore this an entire night for a Halloween party once, and it was.
This is my own hair, and it feels so itchy with this beanie.
Yeah, it's Ricky's beanie. Also, guys, I got engaged. I am now. I'm the High Lord of the Night Court. I'm gonna be the High Lord. Anyway, guys, I'm engaged, which is gonna explain why I maybe read a little less than preferred this month.
Yeah, we can dive in.
Yeah. Let's dive in. I'm about to dive in. Whoa. Points if you know that. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Jessica. Kayla.
Yes.
Binding 13. Absolutely we have. Absolutely we have. But you read up until the third or the fourth one. Did you read both of Saving 6?
No, I read Binding 13, Redeeming 13, Saving
13.
6. Oh, yeah. Saving 6. And the other one.
Rock on.
The first 3 I read.
I only read the first 2. I haven't read Saving 6 yet. It's so good. It's really
don't do that.
No. If Resend were an incel. Guys, I'm so sorry in advance. This is going to be chaotic. Okay. Yes, it's worth it, but it's really, really, really sad and like kind of triggering. So if you guys need to look up trigger warnings, I would suggest it. It's heavy. I know. You could have worn a sweatshirt underneath. Or like a hoodie.
Like a pillow.
I want it to be the cereal. Oh my god, Jorah. There he goes. Okay,
housekeeping.
So housekeeping, easy stuff. Follow us both on Instagram. Mariana now has a book talk account and an Instagram account.
I never post.
She never posts, so she's going to be kicked off the co-hosting role.
So sorry, you guys. I just never do.
Guys, she reads so much and then just doesn't ever film. But it's because she's busy. So once she gets settled with her life, I'm going to make her post more. But she does have an Instagram and a book talk.
And I read a lot, so like maybe I'll just start posting when I finish a book, and then I want to talk to people about it, and then I can just do that
casual. Keep it casual.
Because I read so many books this month, and
yeah, me too.
I want to talk to people about it, and I have no one because Nikki didn't read Jack.
Okay, so follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and join the Fable group chat. It should be linked in my bio / linked in our Instagram broadcast channel. Those are all the places you can find us. Instagram broadcast channel is the best place to be. Okay, we'll talk about our October reading wrap up.
I look a little like I could be Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Oh my god, I'm gonna start itching. If you see red splotches, it's because I've been itching my neck. Okay, so tell us what you read this month, Mariana.
With pleasure.
Let me tell you guys what I read this month. I read Butcher and Blackbird, and I finished it last night, and that's the only thing I read the whole entire month. But it's because I'm a
fiance. That's okay, Nikki.
Look, Amanda only read our book club book too. Yeah, can you guys also let us know everything you read in October in the chat, please? So
yeah, let us know. And if you read any of the ones that I read, because I did indeed read.
Kayla, I've been wanting to read Shatter Me. I've had it on my TBR for like 2 years.
Okay, I read What Happens After Midnight, which is like a sweet little PG-13 book. I actually really liked it. Yeah,
because the same author as when we read
The Summer of Broken Love.
The Summer of Broken Rules.
Yes,
we read that for book club like what? 3 months ago? Yeah,
not with me.
Yes, huh? You read it. You weren't in yet.
Yeah, I hadn't made the team.
Yeah.
Okay. I read Beach Read. So I read 3 Emily Henry books. Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation, and Funny Story. And then I asked you guys already if you liked her. I like her enough. I started reading Happy Place today. So we'll see how that goes. Also finished, if you guys were here for the last book club, I read Daisy Hates, which was the second book from the Magnolia Park series. And it was so good. And I was texting Nikki that she needs to read it, and she won't.
I refuse. I hated Magnolia Park so much. So
I read Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren, and I loved it. Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, our book club book. And then I read one singular hockey romance called The Wingman. So
if you guys didn't know,
to my people,
Mariana is the queen of hockey romance.
That I am. So
same, Kayla. I'm a Magnolia Park hater. Everyone's like, the Daisy books are
what,
better.
Kayla, you know what, Nikki? Get lost, because you need to read Daisy Hates.
No, I won't.
Touch your people.
Okay, wait. Let's go back up. Let's go back. Okay, Shatter Me, Slay. I would love to read that. Chestnut Spring series. Okay, I read the second one last month. Oh my god, I keep yawning, guys. I'm sorry.
Yes, I read all of them and I loved it. And I also read the follow-up, so that Wild Eyes and Wild Love, and I loved them as well.
Wow.
So good.
Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Okay, I wanted to read that one so bad, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I know it's on Kindle Unlimited, but obviously I've been a little bit slow on the reading this month. But I feel like now I'm over fall. I'm ready for Christmas. So, and currently reading Crescent City. Jamie, how do you like that? Because I loved the first Crescent City, but it's really, really slow to get into.
I haven't read any of those ones.
Yeah, she's a hater. Crown of Midnight. That's from the Throne of Glass series that you would know nothing about. Can we all get in the comments and tell her that she needs to start Throne of Glass?
No,
finally?
you know what? No, because you guys do this every time.
Yes, because how did you finish ACOTAR and not want to go immediately into Throne of Glass?
I have too many other things. I can't.
You read like 10 books a month. You can at least do one.
Yeah.
One per month.
Wake up.
I can't. Once I start yawning, I can't. One per month.
Okay.
Twisted
Hate.
Wait a minute.
Wife
Wait.
Upstairs.
Midnight. Hate Magnolia Park's name. Okay. Wait. Just for the summer.
Okay. Did you love it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. And then now you got to read all the other ones, which is what I do.
I
love
couldn't deal with all the bar thing in that book. A Court of Silver Flames. Yeah, I'm in that. I don't know if you saw me. Cameo. Twisted Hate. Okay, I hated Twisted Love. I don't know about Twisted Hate. I heard it's better. The Wife Upstairs, The Billionaire, and Rules of Our Own.
Oh, I haven't.
Sad to say that I didn't finish our book club book. That's okay. We will let you know before we start diving into book club if you want to jump out,
or if you're just
here for the vibes. Yeah. Gold Rush Ranch series. That's the one that you read, right?
No.
Oh, it's her other one.
Yeah, the Gold Rush one is the Off to the Races, I think. Isn't it?
Oh my god, guys.
I don't know. Mallory, you tell me.
Pucking Around. Have you read that?
No, I haven't read it.
That's a big book.
I know. I saw it and then I got intimidated and then I also just didn't read it.
Didn't we see one at the bookstore? We went to the bookstore today and it was like
pucking
Mother Pucker.
Something like that.
Never Lie, The Teacher, and Local Woman Missing. Ooh, Never Lie and The Teacher, I think, are both Frida McFadden. Local Woman Missing, I heard, is so good. I have it on my shelf.
They're telling me to read.
Yes, Nate, brother.
I didn't finish it last month. Your nails.
Oh, thank you. They're blur. Yours are very Nate Hawkins of you.
Yeah, they're messed up.
I completely DNF'd Rock, Paper, Scissors. I was not interested. You never even read it.
I never even picked it up.
Yeah, guys. Last month, we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Sorry.
Let me know what you thought of Rock, Paper, Scissors, though, Kayla, because I thought it was dumb, personally. I'm upset that we didn't do a discussion because I wanted to hear everybody's thoughts on it. Off to the Races might actually like it more than Chip. Ooh.
Okay, that's next. I'll add it to my November.
Period. Kayla didn't like it. I thought Rock, Paper, Scissors was a little bit cheesy. I gotta be honest.
We read this.
Okay, so I forgot who it was that said they didn't finish book club. We're gonna dive into summarizing this, and there will for sure be spoilers. So if you want to, we understand. You can watch this later.
So maybe did we do all of you guys a favor by not having a book club meeting that one?
That was a fail. But this one seemed to be popular. I feel like everybody read it along with us. Okay. Overall rating before we dive into it. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Okay. My rating is a 3.
Okay. Do you want to explain or do you want to just say that?
I mean, okay. I will be honest, you guys.
Let me go back to the banner.
I too just finished it yesterday. I was kind of rating it for like a weekish. I liked it. I really liked it. And yesterday I got like super sucked in. But then when we were building out the discussion questions, I was like, this book is kind of like missing a lot.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it just like had a lot of plot holes, felt really fast. It was fun and it was like funny and I liked it, but I just felt like it was still like empty. I don't know. Like it was just missing something. Okay. But it was really short and it was like such a quick read. So I really liked that. And it was fun. I like enjoyed it enough.
Yeah.
I would recommend it actually to people just because it's
depending
like
on if they like that vibe. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. I really try not to do half ratings. So I think I would give this one a 4 because I don't think it was really a 3. Like I liked it more than I liked a 3. So I would give it a 4. I think for me, I would have liked it a lot better had I not been in such a big reading slump. Like I came into this already like not wanting to read at all. Like Mariana knows I have not been able to sit down and read at all this month. Clearly, this is the only book I read.
I'll text her. I texted her, "Are you reading?" And then she FaceTimes me to not read
because I'm like, I don't want to read. And yes, please let us know what you guys would rate this one.
Yeah.
Genuinely the only thing that have been swirling around in my 2 brain cells this month is wedding planning. Even though literally we're not getting married for a year and a half, I can't do anything else.
Really?
Literally, I can't do anything else. So this got me out of my reading slump, I will say. I liked it a lot. And I think I would have really wholeheartedly given it a 4 if I had not been rushed like into finishing it. But I thought it was fun. And I also, for the most part, we'll get into it, thought the smut was good. I feel like that's really make or break for me with books. Like if I hate the way the smut is written, I'm out. This one I thought was good. And I thought it was really fast paced and fun. I liked the characters a lot. I liked the main character, man.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So that's it.
We got a lot of 3s, 3.5.
Ooh, Jessica gave it a 2.5. Jessica. Okay, I want to hear about it. 3, 3.5,
Was
3,
it the
4.
I both.
Yeah, I can see how some people would hate this book.
Yeah, if you're like really squeamish.
Yeah.
It's also hard. I'm such like a picture as I read, so it was hard to keep up with a lot of that for me. Like all of the.
Well, you don't know how dismembered bodies look.
Yeah, I don't know how dismembered bodies look.
It's going to be so hard to talk like this on YouTube because I don't know what we like can and can't say.
Yeah.
So we'll probably try and like use a lot of euphemisms, but you guys read the book, you get it. Okay, should we try and summarize it really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, okay, so the main characters are Rowan and Sloane. They are both serial unalivers who target other serial unalivers, and it starts when Sloane is like trapped and then Rowan finds her and he's like, ooh, you're the, what do they call her? The orb weaver. Like, wow, you're so cool, whatever. And then they kind of form this friendship, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna set this contest. We're gonna set this contest where every single year we meet up in a location. My brother's gonna text us this person, we have to find them, and then we have to like figure out who's gonna be the first to kill them.
Yeah.
And then unalive them. We can probably say kill.
Well, you did.
Kill the lights. Like, we're not talking about people. And then, so how many different like interactions? They had the one with the guy in the woods who was Peeping Tom. They had Peeping Tom. And then they went to Cookies and Cream.
Yeah.
Guy in Hollywood, in Beverly Hills. And then they went to Texas Chainsaw. And then they went to
that was it. It was just 3.
That was it. Yeah, you're right. And he has a restaurant and all that, whatever. Okay. Nothing compares to the movies. Yeah. Not the ice cream. I know. Okay, Amanda gave it a 4 too. Okay, so let's go through questions. Okay. We have some little banners I could put. So let's talk about the characters. First, thoughts on Sloane. And someone in the chat in our broadcast channel said thoughts on her being a serial killer. And like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. We're going to get banned.
She's an artist. She's an artist.
Yeah, she's a that's what I'm going to say.
She's an artist.
Yeah. So I feel like it's weird because her personality wasn't fully like flushed out well for me because she was so like cool and like hot and really confident and I guess some people just have dual personalities like that, but when she got around Rowan, she was really like shy and like unsure of herself, which I feel like some like major confident hot girls are like that because she's like that. She doesn't know
that she's beautiful.
Well, she knows she's hot, and she would always kind of like tease him, but I think she used it more as a mask of like, I do this because I'm actually kind of insecure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
that's what was one of my like holes or like how empty it felt. It's like I didn't really know her. Like I feel like it was actually genuinely like 2 characters.
It did.
And maybe that's how we're supposed to feel, but like I never feel like I was like, oh, I feel bad for her and that's why she became the artist that it was, and like I don't know anything about her.
Yeah. Well, and especially when she went down to Boston to like visit him at the restaurant, and she was so like
skittish.
awkward. But even though then in the beginning it said that she was like really like lonery and kind of awkward.
And I think she like liked her alone time and everything. And she had one friend and like that's fair, but like why? Like I just don't know.
Yeah, they just didn't give us a lot of backstory, which I didn't love. I feel like that's one of the questions we have, but we can kind of talk about it. Like
what was the question?
Well, thoughts
her
on not
being
having
an
a
artist.
backstory.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Well, because she's an artist and she's an artist.
She's an artist and an artist. And I just feel like there wasn't anything. Obviously, I shouldn't connect with her at an artistic level, but as a girl, like me, I mean, as a girl,
well, you're a dude.
As a dude and a gal, I just feel like I just didn't know anything about her. But I liked the relationship part of it. Like I liked them together. I thought it was like sweet, but like her.
I just feel like the way that I connect with characters in books is when I hear about their backstory, and we only ever got little tiny glimpses into like what happened with her and Lark and like the creepy like headmaster guy or whatever. Like I forgot what it was.
It was like
the
the
dean of their school or something. Like I wanted to get more flashbacks into that time to really see like why because wasn't she also like adopted
and she was adopted. That's why there's like random and
then
they met at boarding school, but the boarding school was the institute.
And then when she like saved Lark, then her family took her in,
but then the family didn't know what she did. Someone said her friendship confused me, like she was okay with her being an artist.
Well, I think she was okay with it because she did that to save her.
Right? But we never knew.
But then also, like, this is interesting. We didn't write this down as a question, but like, is this a morality issue? Like, do you think it's okay that they were doing this? Like, on behalf, they were like playing like Batman, basically, like where they were
vigilantes.
Yeah, like, is that immoral? Because like, I don't think so. Like, if they're going after people that are bad who are already doing it to other people, then but then also like that gets into like it's a
very slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope, because then what if they have bias?
And also
like, this person looked at me wrong, like
why do you get to be the
right? Like you don't get a fair trial.
DOG,
Well, and then how do they know that they did that?
That's
because that was my other, especially the first guy. Like obviously he was like peeping Tom weirdo, but like how did they know that he was the one getting all the hikers?
Wait, is it because of the brother? Because like Lachlan assigned them a place and they had to figure out who it was.
But I think but exactly,
the brother
how did they know who it was?
I thought the brother was in the FBI.
I think he's like in the fake, like the underground, like all the mafia.
Oh. See, that's what I don't get, you guys. Like, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't. Yeah. Someone said I totally support Sloane in her hobby.
Yeah, I do if it's used for good.
Yeah.
But I think too many people would say that they would do that, and then it's like, what if somebody was accused?
We're like
unfair. I know. God, I'm so itchy. It's like unfair trial. Yeah. But then again, I'm thinking like there's so many people in prison who are like unfairly there, so it's like how are they going to know? But then again, like
this is a book.
Yeah.
So I think I liked her character overall, though. I just felt like it was 2 in 1. We got like a BOGO, buy one get one free with her and
yeah. Okay. I mean, he didn't give them any backstory. I think didn't he literally just say go to Beverly Hills? There you go, figure it out.
That's like what I don't know.
Like he didn't tell them who was doing what.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
How did they know? But maybe we weren't. I mean, we aren't meant to know that.
Come here. You want to say hi?
Yeah. Jordan.
This is the cereal.
He just gave them the location. There were no details. It was the present.
I wanted to hear more about like how they, especially with Rowan too, like what happened with the dad.
He was
and
like
the brothers.
He was like alcoholic and used drugs.
But like,
but it was like
they were like it's him or us kind of thing.
But it was literally one sentence that he said that, and then he never mentioned it again.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like something that like built him up. Yeah, that was weird.
Who's your daddy? Okay, bye. Okay, so then also speaking off of that,
now I have his thoughts on Rowan.
Well, let me tell you.
What are the words?
Well, actually,
he's my boy.
I'm not really liking Butcher Blackbird. Rowan comes on. I think I'm starting to like Butcher and Blackbird now. Sexy. Thank you guys.
Not your
Oh. I thought you said I was sexy.
No. They loved Rowan's accent.
Oh! I thought you were saying that you thought I was sexy and you loved my accent. I said, thank you for thinking my accent is a little sexy. Yeah, Beth, Mariana loved the accent too. She's got an Irish boyfriend.
I do have
Fun
an Irish boyfriend. He is not an artist in the same way Rowan is. I would like to make that clarification.
In what ways?
The artistic ways.
The creative ways. Do you want to tell them your news?
My news?
Or are we not? We're gonna wait. It's a surprise.
We can wait. I don't know what I want to say.
Okay.
Location wise.
Yeah. Anyway, she does have an Irish boyfriend.
That I do.
Who is literally homegrown in Ireland, so he's legit.
Born and raised, sweet man that he is. However, he is not Rowan.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
You're right. I think I liked Rowan's character. I felt like his character felt more cohesive. He was like goofy but confident.
Yeah.
And I know you said it seemed a little random that he was like all of a sudden like all sexy or whatever, but I felt like it fit with him. Because the whole time he was like...
Okay, so this is why I thought it didn't fit, was because I thought that they made him into like being... Like he was kind of like whipped. Like whatever Sloane wanted, Sloane got. Like, and then at the end it was like, actually, little lady, let's get down to business.
Yeah, in the bedroom he was the whipper,
yeah, so maybe,
not the whippy.
So maybe that is kind of how they build it out. I just felt like his character was like disjointed, similar to Sloane. It felt just kind of like, I don't know, maybe that's how it's supposed to be, and I just don't know how to.
They're like
understand.
multifaceted. Well, I think that it was supposed to be multifaceted characters, but they didn't like build it out well.
Yeah,
in a way,
and like it could have been a little longer.
The book,
in order for us to get more, like it was only 300 pages.
I would have let it be long. Well, it was like 350, I think.
Yeah.
I also didn't read the bonus chapter. Sorry,
I didn't either. Did anybody else? I did.
I was over by then.
I was tired.
Yeah. But I just wish we had more backstory on him too. But I feel like maybe they'll deepen that a little bit in the next books.
Yeah, but this was his book.
Yeah, you're right.
And I will say, I did notice like their relationship with their brothers. I felt like they gave it enough time. Like when it was on his side of the perspective, they build out like him and his brothers really love each other, and then Thea and Aaron or whatever. Like it just felt more than what they gave Sloane. They gave Sloane a lot of like solo rant. She's doing random crap and then talking on the phone with Lark.
Yeah,
that's kind of it.
Yeah. I wish we would have got more of her and Lark's relationship.
Someone said it was enough for me.
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you guys had the chance to look him up on Google.
Oh my God! Let me pull up some of the fan art. I hold on. Sorry.
That's so gross.
I'm sorry. Leave me be. I think it was on Pinterest. Oh no. Hold on.
But
we can also talk about their relationship.
The relationship part. I said this already. He felt like he was just so obsessed so quick. And I don't even know how he knew of her. Like, how did you know that was her? He knew like right away. Was it because of the
oh no. Oh wow. Your face on the side. There was another one that I wanted to show everyone. Just him being fly. I do kind of think a chef is hot. Like a chef, you know?
Like an Ed with us.
Yeah, like a chef, you know?
I'm like, you can cook for me.
Like, I'm so sold. And he would like, for you?
No.
Yeah.
Immediately no.
But there was a few things he did that I said, I don't know. Yeah, okay, Rowan. Yeah, exactly. Once I looked at those fan art, I said, okay, my issue between the two is it felt quick.
You can cook me.
Oh, period.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked him. Again, I liked his brothers. And then I did like how at the end, if you guys did read the epilogue, they do, but they only did it twice, like the forehead thing, like they do this.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Like this. No, like this.
I'm scared.
Stop it. Okay.
So I thought that kind of tied it back up nicely.
Well, and he was so sweet. Like, one of my favorite random book tropes or like moments is when one person is injured and the other one has to like care for them. So when he was like giving her a little bath, like, I love that. He's like, oh, let me clean your blood. Like, every time that happens in a book, I'm so sold because I just think it like really bonds the characters.
Yeah.
And then they did other stuff, but
that they did.
Which usually that's how it goes. So I honestly kind of wish that hadn't happened during that, because I feel like it took away some of the emotion out of it.
Okay, I'm sorry. She is injured. She has a dislocated shoulder.
They were making out with the chainsaw, like when the chainsaw man was going on. He kicked her in the face. And then her nose was all bloody. Her mouth. She kept saying, "I could taste blood. I could taste blood." And then they're making out. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Did we forget? Yeah. No. Literally. Like, she fully limp arm.
But she wanted it. She was fine.
I mean, doctor's orders. He said arrest up, and they didn't. He said
no
listen.
Sports. They were doing sports.
They were doing sports. That's for sure.
But like don't you think it would have been more impactful? You do a lot of sports, clearly. Yeah, Recent does sports too. I forgot what I was saying. Oh,
it was more
I just think it would have been
foof.
Yeah. Yes. Also, yeah, guys. in our long history of friendship, we have this word that we can extend to you all. Foof. It's FOOF.
I didn't.
And it means bang. You know, coitus. So if you ever hear us say foof, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry
about that.
Yeah, you need to give it a little.
Yeah, I cannot believe he's doing all that with the injury. I just felt like, yeah, if he would have just given her a nice.
But I feel like he was gentle with her, and she's the one who made him do it. It's not like he was just
just let her sleep. Like, I would have been so.
No, but
tired.
But literally in the tub, she was.
Yeah, you're right. And you guys, the piercings. I saw a lot of you had to.
Everybody's like,
had to Google them as well. I texted Nikki. I was like, "Did you Google it?" And you're like, "No."
I was like, "I'm using my imagination." I did Google one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Also, we have to. Okay, I'm gonna say this. You guys will know what I mean. When they were having fun in the bed, and he went somewhere and got some stuff into his mouth, and then
when he went to Australia.
Down
under.
I've never heard that. Yeah, he went to Australia. And he got some stuff in his mouth, and then he like shared it with her into her mouth.
My body was like out of body. I was like, this is not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Every other moment up until then, I was like, okay, Rowan. And then I read that and I go, oh, I'm yeah. It was like somebody flipped all the lights on at the end of the club.
Yeah.
And I said, ooh, actually, I'm
but
done.
I don't want to yuck anyone's yum.
No, yeah.
You know?
And look, everything else up until that point, I was sold.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was kind of a
Rick
lot.
is back.
Or he hasn't seen us in full gear.
Yeah, he's gonna be surprised.
Sportsman folk.
Yeah.
Chainsaw goodbye.
Yeah.
Just say
chainsaw. Oh yeah. Oh, that was funny.
Oh
my god. Also, my favorite part when she was like, "This is my man boy, my
friend.
guy," and then he kept being like, "Oh yeah,
man guy."
I also loved Rose.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Who did you picture her as?
I kind
thought
of
she
pictured
was Irish.
No, I kind of pictured her as like a little bit of like a muscular, mousy brown, freckled like country girl, like kind of like. I don't want to say white trash, but like white trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See,
and
I
like
did
very
not picture her like that.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't know what to picture.
I also
I'm
didn't know how to
sweating in
picture
this
Rowan.
beanie,
We
you
can
guys.
talk about. Oh no. Yeah, it is hot. Okay. Well, also, you mentioned earlier about how it was over a 4-year time span, which is crazy.
That was crazy. That's what I didn't like, how the author built that out of like, excuse me, I'm fixing my hair.
Rose hitting him with the crutch. That was funny.
It just felt really sped up, and then there was not enough background for us to just understand that, like, okay, now they're in love. It's like,
yeah,
she was pining, and then he was pining, and then he was stalking, and then he came to see her, and then she went, and then freaked out, and then it's 4 years.
Well, it felt rushed because we didn't get to see a lot of the
in between.
I should put this as like a side button. Okay. Anyways, let me go to the next. Oh, okay. I love this question.
Are we allowed to have that question?
Favorite? Oh no. Well, whatever. If we get demonetized, we're not making money anyway, so it's fine. Hopefully this doesn't get taken down, but you guys can still see it, so it's fine. Favorite? Okay, mine I think was the one with the rich guy.
Yeah.
I just thought that whole scene was funny. It was so gross though when I wish that I wouldn't have read the trigger warnings in the beginning of the book, because I already knew when they were eating dinner and she was like, this tastes weird or whatever. Or like, that meat looks weird. I knew what it was going to be.
Okay, question. I agree, that was really funny. But how did Rowan not know what was going on? I didn't understand.
No research or anything.
He just showed up to her date because he thought it was like a regular date.
No, he knew that he was the target, but I don't think he looked into the backstory of the guy.
See, I read it as like he didn't even know that was the target.
No, he knew.
Really?
Yeah.
But then she was like being smart about not drinking the wine.
But that's because she didn't.
Wine.
I think she had looked into what happened with his other victims.
Oh, and he just didn't.
And so she kind of could tell, like, and especially she was like, Rowan was just being careless because she was watching and she was like, oh, he didn't take a sip of this. But he drank that.
Yeah.
You know, so I think he was just being like too confident or whatever.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Oh, the one with where they get the mother. Oh, that was
I love that
so
part.
funny. Yeah, that was another question that we had, which like we can kind of flip back and forth. Oh yeah.
My favorite one was probably the chainsaw. Or
that was a crazy scene.
Crazy take, the first one.
I didn't like that one.
I just didn't know what to expect. And then it just kind of got me.
Yeah, him being in the wall was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
At first I was like, wait, I had to reread it because I was like, wait, what? And then he was listening to her, but then I thought that it was going back to him, and then it was actually someone else. So I thought that was very interesting. And also didn't know, I kind of knew that it was that guy, the receptionist guy, but then I didn't know enough based off of like, obviously it was the first one, so I didn't know what to expect.
I also love that they got the cat.
Yeah.
And then when she was crying and he went on her lap.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I love
Winston.
Listen to the chapter. Oh, I wish I would have audiobooked some of this. Cookies and cream ice cream. Look, I could still gladly eat cookies and cream ice cream, but orzo though has changed a little for me. I can't lie.
I mean, eyeballs really have changed for me.
Ooh, the orzo.
There's something in my eye.
Let me see. Let me get that for you, baby. You can go off the screen if you want.
Do you see it?
No. I feel like you probably just have like a hair getting in there.
Okay.
Well, okay, the other thing about their like, would you guys say they were too sloppy? Because we were talking about this and it's like they would have
gone caught in
they would have got caught so fast, especially we'll get to David of it all, but with not the David. It was the girl.
Yeah, the girl.
The girl that she was like in the dungeon or in the basement with, and she's like, "I'm Sloane. What's your name?" And it's like, "Girl, you're gonna give her a real name.
I'm gonna kill this guy for us."
Yes. And then she gave her shirt, which already had her DNA on it,
and she was bleeding.
Yeah, and they let the girl just run away.
I just feel like overall, obviously, it's so unrealistic. Like it's literally a book, but like it's very unrealistic the way that they went about all of that and left so many things behind. And we were saying like, oh, it took them 5 hours to clean up, like to burn down the whole place. Like no one's gonna know anything. Like what do you mean?
Well, also like you can't just burn the place down. I feel like every person who's done an unaliving is like, yeah, I'll just burn the crime scene, and then that like
yeah, like
works.
Have you not watched CSI?
I mean, I haven't, and I even know that.
Yeah, I mean,
but also with like, okay, the scene in the house, like what's his face's house when he was like throwing up and stuff like all over.
Oh, and
like, how do they clean that?
Well, he like puked in like a
bowl.
But
even still, also it's like, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Guys, how did you rate this book so high?
I know now that
I always think of this book.
Now that I'm thinking about it, but you know what? I like to rate more on vibes and less on actual good. Like, for example, Ice Planet Barbarians, I gave that a 4. A very solid 4. I loved that book. And it is actually the dumbest book I've ever read in my life, but it's so good.
I haven't read that, but I did rate this book a 3 because it just felt kind of disjointed, but I still had fun. Like I was like, when they were in the they went to the gala and it was like they were kind of like flirty and she thought she was there to take care of that guy and then he's like, wait, you just came because you like me? And I was like, oh my god, you like me because she likes him.
Yeah,
like that. Really like that's why I rated it a 3, Jessica.
He likes her.
Yeah.
But I do think that this book had a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, I want to talk to Bryn. Like, hey, Bryn.
Also, the way that her last name is Weaver is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think that's her real last name?
I think so. It says it on her about on the back. Bryn Weaver.
I love that for her. Well, this kind of goes along with it, but did you guys find that this was too gruesome? Or like were you used to it? Or
I felt like the beginning I was not ready for.
I wasn't either. It took me a minute to get used to it.
But again, I had a hard time. Like, okay, do we ask this question? Like, how did everybody picture her hanging everything up with the webs?
I had no idea.
I think if I would have understood that better, then it would have been.
I wish there was like art in there or something. Like, wouldn't it be cool in the book to have fan art or like drawings, like sketches?
Yeah.
Because I pictured it like a bunch of fishing line hung up in the shape of kind of like a spider web, and then she would just put the little chunks of people in there, and then the eyeballs at the front, like above the person, or like in front of their eyes, like hanging.
Yeah, like if they were sitting up or something.
Yeah, it was like hanging there. But then also they were talking about like tapestry fabric.
Yeah, and she would cut it up in the hotel before. Like that was confusing. I think that would have made it even more gross for me. But just like the other stuff, I also really didn't like at the end the wine cork opener into what's his face.
Did you look up what the other thing was?
Yeah, the
slicer.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like to cut vegetables and stuff.
Yes, really it's like one of those things when you go into the butcher and they're like doing this with the meat. Ooh, that was gross. And they just took a chunk right off the.
Yeah.
No, the first. I feel like I put this on the Fable chat too. Like one of the first couple of chapters, even the orzo thing, like that was nasty. Yeah. But I do think they started off strong with that because that was gross. But I was like, oof, like I'm not normally too squeamish with like body stuff, and that was pretty gross. But then I got used to it.
I also thought it was interesting that she started off strong with the gross stuff, but also with like the like more like sexual stuff. Like right away he was like, oh, she's not wearing like anything under her shirt.
Yeah,
he was like, right away.
So
it's like
obsessed with her.
I'm like, you just met this girl, sir.
Yeah, but that's men. Like that's like us men.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like us men. Like we think with our little men. You know, like my little Reese,
my little Nate. Yeah.
Anyway,
I thought that was also like a hard start, but yeah, it was. The beginning was bad, and then afterward I got used to it, and then the end was just the gross thing.
Yeah,
the killings weren't even crazy to me. Like.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think maybe I just didn't try and picture it too deep.
Like even the one where he like beat the guy to a pulp, I was like, I watched Game of Thrones, so that didn't bother me.
Yeah, but I could see how it was like, it's like triggering.
Some people I think are really squeamish with like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
that normally doesn't bother me. For me, it's more like liquids and stuff, like gross vomiting and weird stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I was like, hello, sir.
Literally, especially when she was all like nasty also.
Yeah.
Still, he was just like, yeah. Favorite dark humor moment?
Okay, I feel bad. This is the first book of the book club that I haven't read, but I wanted to say I was talking about now. I don't know if I should read it. Yeah, don't read it, Kelly.
Well, no, but I okay.
I don't know. Are you vibing with what we're saying?
Yeah, okay. Well, Kelly, I think that the only thing that would be a big spoiler for you we haven't really talked about yet, so you might want to exit now before we get to it.
But you can also just hang out.
But you can hang out. But I don't want her to find out what because I got spoiled because I'm dumb and I asked the question of like, oh, what should we discuss in the chat before I had finished the book, and then somebody asked a question and I was like, why would I read that before I finish the book? I'm so dumb. So I feel like that might give it away. But honestly, if you're into like dark humor, I think it's worth the read.
Yeah. And that's our next question too.
Yeah. Okay. So we will continue to give spoilers, just a heads up, but I think it's still worth the read. Favorite dark humor moment. We already talked about this, but obviously cookies and cream was disgusting. And specifically when they said that April 10th, whatever, when it was milked. I was like, milked.
It's disturbing, really.
That's crazy work to say.
And no, the picture of David sitting on the, like, in my mind, he's like sitting by the sink,
like swinging his little legs. But the thought, but I guess he did like it though. I was like, the thought of him actually having to eat that, like knowing what it was.
He did like it,
but he liked it.
But also, I think it was him. His.
No.
It
was somebody else. It wasn't his.
Oh, I thought him and the other guy were friends.
Victim.
Oh,
they were milking.
Oh, right.
Yuck. But then the other one that you said
was the part someone said earlier, the chainsaw mom part.
Yeah,
like I thought that was
funny.
Pretty, I pictured her like holding things. Like,
ew, but also like if you think about it, it's so gross that she had to carry that mom.
Yeah, that was really gross.
But the way that she's like, "Ow, you've been a bad boy!" Like,
and also it was gross. What did he do? He didn't he chop his leg off beforehand? Like I just felt like that was
Rowan with him.
Yeah, with that.
I thought that he got his Achilles or something like that.
Yuck. Yeah, that was funny though. I don't know if anyone has seen CSI, but there's like a case where it's like similar. Like the son is like hoarding the mom's like dead body there, and he's dressing up as her and pretending to be her. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. So that's what I thought of.
It's giving like Psycho.
Oh, fully.
Okay, we're about to drop the biggest spoiler in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Did you guys see this plot twist coming? That David was not a lobotomy king. I unfortunately saw it coming because I read the question in the group chat, did you see David coming? And I go, well, do you mean David coming or David coming? Because
no, I just thought that going back to how sloppy they were, why the heck did they bring him home? I'm sorry, unalive that man. He saw what you did, girl.
Yeah, he literally watched them do it all. And they were, but also my question is like, if you have a lobotomy, like, how did they know that he wasn't going to like learn to talk later or something? Like, is he just like going to be done so?
I don't even know how she thought that he had gotten a lobotomy. Like how?
Because the guy would have given him a lobotomy.
Was David the Forest Phantom's brother? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said, you killed my brother, I'm killing yours.
Yeah, but how do we know which brother? What if it was the first guy?
You're right.
Because David, I thought, had like no relatives or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, Forest Phantom. Wait.
Who's Forest?
Wait. I don't know.
Is it the first guy with the cat?
I don't know. I think we don't know. But David
with 3 options.
I think that it was really, really dumb that they brought him.
I thought it was the dumbest thing they could have done. And you know what? Good that he turned on them because they were fools for bringing him home.
Wow. Tell me how you really feel. Didn't see it coming.
I saw something coming because
I
all
agree
the
with
explosions that. Of all of the things that were
was suspicious
happening. I was like, is someone find out who they were? Like, were they too sloppy and someone knows and now they're following them and like they're being stalked or something? I don't know.
I kind of wanted them to get almost found out.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I thought that would have been more interesting.
Well, they kind of did via David, but he wasn't going to do anything because he was also bad.
Yeah. He was the guy.
Yeah, I like that too, Beth.
To unalive.
It was like more spice things up a little.
I don't understand the guy that the winner got. What?
Can you elaborate, Amanda? We're just dumb boys, as you know.
Oh, the Phantom, the one at the end, was the one that they were gonna go get.
When?
Also, sorry if you can hear that car alarm. I don't know what's going on. I didn't think it was going to happen that way, but I thought it was suspicious when he was at the restaurant after closing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that he was being held like hostage because he was like looking down at the ground or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, someone's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then she ran out. She's like, give me everything you know on David Miller. And I was like, ah!
Yeah. I had something else to say about this and I've forgotten it.
That he's a psychopath.
I just don't know why in the world they would bring him back. I feel like that was a really dumb decision.
Because it's like, you don't know.
He was the prize. Oh, yeah, because weren't they arguing over who was going to get to go after this one guy? I don't remember, honestly.
I don't remember. I guess we'll find out, Amanda. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But yes, okay, going back to what Beth said about the third act breakup, I thought that made a lot of sense, and I really felt bad for Sloane when he was like going in on her. That was our next question, is like, do you think that he took it too far, or like that was necessary to get her to, because obviously if he just said like, you need to leave now, she wouldn't.
I know, and she's like, why? Like, I want to make this work. I just think that he went a little too hard. Like, I'm sorry. You don't need to call her psycho. You don't need to tell her she's unlovable. Like,
but she wasn't gonna leave. That was the only.
You don't know that? Like, that's so jacked up.
No, but she kept saying like, no. Well, because he kept trying to be gentle.
Well, he was trying to be gentle until he wasn't. So he was saying like, oh, remember what I told you on the way to the gala on April 10th through the 13th.
That was good.
Like, okay, stop there. Let her figure it out. If she's a smart girl, like you think she is.
But how was he going to get her to go away?
I don't know. But like, that was so mean.
When he said she was unlovable, I was like, oh, I could like feel her heart breaking.
I know. I was like, oh, damn. But I don't know if when she went home, like it took her a while to figure it out.
No, I felt like she kind of, well, the problem was not that it took her a while. It was that she didn't take a minute to think about it. She was like immediately like crying, doing her revenge makeup, whatever. Like then when she called Larkin, like actually sat down to think about it.
Like say it out loud.
Then she was kind of like, wait a damn minute.
Yeah. I still think that he went hard.
He did. I thought it was necessary though.
But it is.
There was no other way to get her to be.
But it was just long. Like his speech to her was like so long. Of like, hey, I hate you, girl. Go away.
I know. I felt bad.
I know. I felt so bad.
But he felt so sad about it too.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I guess I just.
Oh,
yes. Okay. Wait. I was thinking that too. I was like, can someone say chainsaw? No one's gonna say chainsaw.
Yeah, why wouldn't he say chainsaw? He should have said like, oh, like being with you feels like a chainsaw, like something like that, so that she would know.
Hacking my leg off.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think of that, Jessica.
Yeah, I feel like he was just hurtful. Yes, I agree with Shelby. Like if he was just mean, like he could have just said, like, I really don't want to be with you. I really don't. Go home. Go away. Go away. Go away.
She would have. I think he was trying to get her out and get her out quick. And the way that he was going to do that was to be a total dickhead about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Which works.
Just mean.
I mean, it's just mean, but
he had to be harsh to save her. They agree with you.
Sorry, Ricky's watching TV. Okay, will you guys continue reading? I personally probably won't.
Why not? See, I can't not finish a series, really. And it's only 3 books.
But only 2 are out, I thought. There's no third one.
Oh.
The second one just came out.
I just figured it's the 3 brothers, so then there's another one.
Let me look it up. The second one came out
recently?
Earlier this year, I think. Also, wait, can everybody say in the chat, do you use Goodreads or do you use Fable or what do you use to track your books? Because we were talking, she's a Goodreads hater. I'm on Goodreads and I update on Goodreads because that's just like what I'm used to. But Fable is so cute. Cool. Yeah. So I might try and kind of switch over to both because obviously we have our group chat through Fable.
So I'm a Fable girl because of the group chat. And just so you guys know, like, it's so cute. And you can't see anything because I'm on my ice rink grind. But just know that I'm on there and just follow me and be my friend because I love it. And it's so cute.
Let's see. Leather.
Oh, see, I'm thinking about it. There's a 3rd one coming soon.
I'm trying to see if it's set because a lot of times it'll tell.
The answer, but I did enjoy the cute romance part of this book. See, I thought so too. Like the part where they almost kissed.
Scythe and Sparrow. Ooh.
Well, it's Rose, right?
February 11th, 2025. Okay. Ooh, that's exciting.
I'm ready.
Goodreads, Fable, and Storygraph. Ooh,
oh, I saw that.
Storygraph, I think, is the one that I use to do like a reading wrap up at the end of the year. Excuse me. My wings are catching on my...
Honestly, this beanie is
Goodreads. So itchy. Everybody uses Goodreads.
Okay, well, if you guys are interested, I am on Fable, and you can see the books that I read. I'm updating everything. It's going to take me a while. But whenever I finish a book, I want to talk to people about it. That means I should post on my Instagram or on Fable.
You should post on your Instagram. At least stories. And you could say, here's what I'm reading right now. Has anyone read this?
Okay, fine.
3rd one is Fionn.
I think I will read it. So I asked my boyfriend, how do you pronounce Fionn? and he said Feeeeun. So
Feon.
just like Feon.
I thought it was
Feon.
Fiona, like Fiona.
Feon.
Goodreads does need half ratings. Does Fable do half ratings?
Yes. Yeah, and they do quarters.
What?
I'm pretty sure. You can drag the star across.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
And you can rate. So like you'll update a book, see what it make you feel. There's like a little emojis, spice level, and then the rating, and then you can write a little review, and then you submit it.
See, I used to, when I first started rating books, I rated them out of 10. And then because everybody did out of 5, I got bullied into doing it out of 5. But 10 was nice because it was essentially like doing half ratings, because I could do it a 9 out of 10 instead of like a 4 out of 10 or whatever, 5 out of 10.
Oh,
so
out of 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Or out of 5. So I feel like maybe I should do half ratings now with that. But Goodreads doesn't do it. Okay, good to know. I think I'm going to start being on Fable more. Yeah, you've convinced me.
Because it's cute, you guys.
Yeah, Goodreads kind of sucks.
But I feel like everybody uses it. On the Instagram a screenshot of like my page so you guys can see. Once you like update all your stuff, it like looks really sweet.
Yeah. Put it in there and then put a link to your profile too.
Yeah.
I think that was basically it. And like, I mean, I would be interested in continuing to read it, but just not. I'm not itching for it. Okay,
I'll read it and let you know.
Guys, it's time for our November book.
It was a close call, as you guys all know.
Clearly. So sorry we gave you actually no time to decide, but it was like a pretty much, I mean, not landslide victory, but it was pretty clear who people wanted. So for November, the 7-year slip. We wanted to do like a cute small town romance because it's like November is technically not quite Christmas books, like which I'm going to be reading Christmas books in November, but then that way December we can do a Christmas book. Yeah. Or like winter book,
and I always hear about this, like people go home for Thanksgiving and then they go out to their local bar and then they like rekindle love, and I'm like, let's do this.
So this one, should I just read the back or is that gonna be too long? Same place, different time. I'll read it really quick. Sometimes the worst day of your life happens and you have to figure out how to live after it. For Clementine West, that means burying her head. No, I'm just kidding. That means burying her head in her work as a book publicist, being practical and forgetting the silly things her beloved aunt, Analea, taught her, like living wide and chasing the moon. Clementine would rather stay grounded and keep her heart safe. For the last 6 months, she's done just that. But when she moves into her late aunt's apartment, what are you doing? I thought you were FaceTiming.
Someone said that there's not on Kindle.
What? Oh, it's probably not Kindle Unlimited.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. It's so hard to pick ones that are Kindle Unlimited because there's like so many that are.
Yeah.
But maybe you could get it through.
It's 17 US doll hairs.
Maybe get it through. What's the one where you can rent them?
Audible?
No, not Audible. Or no, it's like a
library.
Libby. If you have the Libby, it's probably a long wait. But maybe do you think it's Spotify?
They have on Spotify, they have the audiobook if you guys are interested.
Yeah, if you have Spotify Premium, they have free audiobooks on there now.
Yeah, you get 35 hours. I think I get 35 hours.
No, I think it's less. But you can buy, but no, I think it's like 12 hours. I'm not sure. So sorry that it's not on Kindle Unlimited. Basically, she moves into her aunt's old house and then the ghosts show up to like help her rekindle with her aunt and some guy or something like that.
Yeah.
I would like to say
she's a ghost. The aunt is a ghost.
Oh, it's only $6.88 on Amazon. Period.
Oh, perfect.
I personally hated The Dead Romantics by her, Ashley Poston. So I'm very hesitant about this book. But a lot of people say that this is like their favorite book of all time. It's amazing, whatever. So
I have it as well.
We'll give it a shot. But if anyone read The Dead Romantics, let me know what you thought about it because I thought that book was absolutely terrible. Hated.
And also, Beth, where are you? Because you said that the Fable doesn't let you change. Only most of them are the U.S. covers.
Curious. I know. Yeah. Somehow you can change them on Goodreads. I've never done that.
You can just choose a different one, I think.
Yeah. Free audiobook on YouTube. Oh, what? I didn't know YouTube had audiobooks. Okay, YouTube, good.
I think when you have YouTube Premium, the UK.
Beth. Beth's a UK girly like me. I mean, I'm a UK man. I'm a bro.
Bravo.
I'm sorry if I've offended you with my terrible accent. I'm just trying to be like Risan. Flap my wings. Anyways, guys,
yeah.
let us know if you have any other things you want to chit chat about. Otherwise, we're going to be out of here.
And November will be fun.
November is going to be fun. We're definitely going to read. I feel like it'll be hard to find. It'll probably have to be Thanksgiving week where we meet.
Yeah, let us know.
Well, let me look at what the calendar
throughout
looks
the month, and also let us know what you guys are reading in November. I would love to.
Please do.
To hear.
We'll try and be more
your
active in
TBRs.
the
Okay, I'll be better.
chat because I feel like I have been very distracted. November, yeah, last week of the month is Thanksgiving week, but I feel like maybe we could do it like Monday or something.
Yeah, we'll put out a poll. See what
we'll figure it out when we can do it. And then same thing with our December read might be kind of hard to plan for, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
because you can always watch these back later. So
I'm not worried.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. We love you all. We'll chit chat in Fable and in the Instagram broadcast channel as usual. And
let us know what you guys read. I'm very curious because I want to talk to people about books besides Nikki.
Yeah, if you would post about it, you could talk to people.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys liked this month's pick. As questionable.
No freezing this time, Dad. You're so true. That's so true. And I hope you liked our split screen background. We did DIY this on Canva.
Yeah.
We love you all. Bye. Excuse me, Amanda. We are actually men.
Excuse me. I'm a man.
I don't know if you meant to say bye, bro.
Bye, bravo.
But like, bye, bros. Thank you so much for joining. Like, we love y'all so much. Resend us now, bro. And we will see you soon. And happy Halloween. Have a safe and happy Halloween. And we will talk to you guys soon. Mwah.
Oh, this is so